What's up, replay viewers? Let's see who tunes on in, and hopefully we don't lose a signal. Good to see you, John Burke, first one in the room, and Walt Turry, welcome. Good to see you, Alfred Clues and Scott Chrysler, welcome. Good to see you, Andy, the Bills Mafia, good to see you, checking on in, and Natasha, welcome. DeBailey staying up late with us in London, and Dave Jeffries is hanging on out with us up in Niagara Falls, welcome. Good to see you, Susan Barry and Jack Spencer, welcome. Good to see you, Griff in Vancouver, Canada, welcome, and Marty, welcome. Good to see you, Ramona in North Carolina, welcome, and Alfred Clues up there in Canada, yes, indeed. Alfred Clues, I have a funny story to tell you once we get going. Good to see you, Diana Lee, welcome. Good to see you, Neville, out there in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Good to see everybody. Got a storm, eh? Got a stormy evening in Syracuse, stay dry. Good to see you, James Vegas. James Vegas, thank you so much for having fun with us last night. That was a lot of fun. Fawn Marie, good to see you. Bill Thomas, welcome. The Investigator, welcome. We're back. Good to see you, the ABX girl, and good to see you, Lisa UK girl, welcome. And Julio Vallejo, welcome. Fawn Marie, good to see you. Liz, aloha. Sabine Nagler, welcome. Did I miss anybody? Welcome to Columbus Circle here in Midtown Manhattan, 59th Street. Good to see you, Xavier, welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Let's see, we got 65 people watching and only 33 likes. We only have to really hit the 50% mark there. Let's get 50 likes in the box, and then you'll activate the legs. We're going to do only 11,000 steps today, so we're not going to do too many steps today. Good to see you, Jack, down there in Southern Brooklyn, welcome. Oh my God, James, that was awesome last night. Thank you so much. And James, did you see what happened to the one kid? He got his phone busted. How glorious was that? Good to see you. Good to see you, Oleg. Welcome, Slava Ukraini. Good to see you, the Investigator, out born in Columbus, Ohio. There you go. We're gonna see the scene down along the Hudson River today, and hopefully I think we're gonna catch a sunset. But good to see everybody, people. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, May 22nd. We got 50 likes in the box. Let's do it. Karma is a bitch, Fawn Marie. Good to see you. No microphones today, guys. I couldn't get my microphones connected, so we may have some wind noise, and you may hear my voice dim because I'm not talking directly into the phone. But let's do it. I know, right? They're out of New York City. Those little brats are down in what's it called? Atlantic City. They're down in Atlantic City. And yeah, the stream was gone. Yeah, that was like one of them secret streams, Diana. The feed have been vacated. Yes, indeed, Jim. I had my way off the D train just now. Somebody got hit by the train in Brooklyn, so I was like the first train out. And anyway, a whole bunch of servicemen and bros. I don't like that combo officially, but a whole bunch of servicemen and bros hopped on the train. They piled onto the D train because they're going up to the Yankee game. So I had to scream, had to practically yell and scream getting off. And one of them was going, oh yeah. So I yelled right in his face, getting off. But then I thanked all the service members for their sacrifice. So if you're watching and a member of the services, thank you for your service. Let me show you New York City. Good to see you, Sally Skipico, welcome. Good to see you, Travis Smith. I'm glad you enjoyed last night. All right, we're just gonna go straight down 59th Street. And we're gonna see what's going on by the cruise ship terminal. And then show you guys the sunset. That's the plan.
We may have to use Pokemon voice today.
Good to see you, Robert. Don't you like those food carts? Me too, Julio. Me too. Robert, good to see you. Trisha, right over there in the Upper West Side. Hey, look, it's the Gulf and Western Building. I refuse to call it the other name. It's the Gulf and Western Building, everyone. Good to see you, Carlos. Yeah, somebody got hit by a train at 53rd Street and 4th Avenue. It dramatically affected the R line, but the D and the N were also affected. I think I was on either the second or third D train out, so my train got stupid crowded. Here's Columbus Circle. It's okay, Ramon. It was a one-off. The Deutsche Bank Center, right there. I still call it the Time Warner Center. Good to see you, JC Droid. Welcome. Still alive. That's right, Ramona. The Gulf and Western building with the rip-off Unisphere. That's right. I'm gonna head straight down 59th Street. And this is 8th Avenue. Yeah, no, it was hot there. It's hot down there in the subway, and it's not fun. Good to see you, Stephanie Gray. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. And shout out to the Duchess, Mom, and Rupert watching out in Brooklyn. I love this shot here. Look at this shot here. It's such a cool shot. Good to see you, Steve LaPont. You're more than welcome for our review of the Parade of Ships. I'm gonna be honest, I thought the Parade of Ships was a lot longer than that, but it is what it is. But Steve LaPont, thank you so much for tuning on in. Nice little breeze cooling us off. And the reason why I'm live streaming now is because the sun's getting lower and the sky is getting cooler. It was pretty hot earlier today. Yeah, no, James, it's tough sometimes. Mark Freeman, good to see you. 8th Avenue you're looking at right there. And we're gonna walk down 59th Street. Who remembers the Coliseum? That used to be here. The New York Coliseum used to be here. A failed project from Bobby Moses. One of his bigger, larger failures. Noise, people! Noise! Rob Paradise, absolutely. I got a drink. I got a cool drink in my bag. We got some cold seltzer I imported from Stillwell Avenue in Coney Island. Yeah, no, the Coliseum used to have the car show here back in the day. That is correct. Oh, more ships may come in on Friday. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, we got a couple of ships docked over in Staten Island. But we're gonna go to, hopefully we'll get a view of the Bataan. Cyclone Joe, beautiful weather. Beautiful weather here in New York. And I'm hoping we're gonna get a nice sunset, but I don't know, these little clouds rolling in. These are the kind of clouds that ruin Manhattan Henge. Ethan G asks, did YouTube delete those 3 people who came up on my stream? They're not on YouTube, Ethan. Good to see you, Flo. Welcome. Yeah, I hope we get to see the Bataan. It's huge. Massive amphibious assault ship. So that's why we're going to head down the Hudson River. And that's all we're going to do. We're going to just go straight down Hudson River and stare at the sun. It's not a carrier, no. Yeah, it's an amphibious assault ship. We can't get that sky to clear in. That's interesting. The sky is just milky enough that the phone doesn't want to adjust. But damn, it's nice out. Summer's here. Happy summer, everybody. Now I have to start thinking about phones overheating and being properly hydrated. I hope we get a sunset. I don't know if we're gonna get one. Yeah, no, Trisha, those co-ops around here are nice. If you could win the lottery for one of those bad boys, I mean, legit one of the best places to possibly live, subway-wise, connections-wise. You could really get anywhere. Then you get like, what do you got, Lincoln Center in your backyard, practically. I'll see you later, Julio. Did you ever see the movie guy with Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell? You know what, Susan? I don't think I have. Susan, I don't think I have, Susan. Do you know the name of that movie? I like movies that take place in Coney Island. All right. Oh, this is 58. I don't want to go down 59. Let's go down 59. Stayed up late to watch it. I appreciate that. I'm happy you stayed up late with me. Now, that bus stop thermometer is way off. It is not 78. It's definitely like 82. Good to see you, Robert C. Welcome. All right, here's 59. Oh, I forgot 59 is blocked off by the super block. It's the super block right here. I want to relive some memories down 59th Street Way. So actually, Steve, I don't cover the Staten Island parade. I cover the parade in Brooklyn, because the one in Brooklyn is a couple of reasons. One's in Bay Ridge, so I get to check up on my apartment and hang out with my parents after the parade. But two, the Brooklyn Kings County parade, the Memorial Day parade, is the oldest Memorial Day parade in the nation. Yes, I went to LaGuardia High School. Not that far from here. Brooklyn has the oldest one in the country, Steve LaPont. It will be the, I think it's 153rd Memorial Day parade. It's old. Oldest in the country. We are now passing Mount Sinai here, Mount Sinai Hospital. Back in the day, this hospital was called Roosevelt Hospital. And about 10-15 minutes after John Lennon was shot in front of the Dakota, he was sent here to what was then Roosevelt Hospital, where he will die about 90 minutes later. Oh, I've seen Requiem for a Dream. That's Jared Leto. And oh, that movie's crazy, Requiem for a Dream. Is that the movie you're talking about? I don't think it has those actors you mentioned. Anyway. Making our way down to the water. Requiem for a Dream, I don't recommend it. Gotta have a strong mind to watch Requiem for a Dream. Absolutely, Susan. Oh, now called Mount Sinai West. Okay. Yeah, Mount Sinai kind of took over the hospitals in Manhattan. Am I just the only one who thinks medical institutions should not be for profit? Anyway. Oh, okay, the one that she was saying was The Other Guys. Okay, I've never seen The Other Guys. I've never seen The Other Guys. Steve LaPont's primary is affiliated with Mount Sinai. That's good to know. Yes, Lisa, yes. My dream was to be a cartoonist. And they had cartoon classes in LaGuardia, so I was transferred there for a couple of years, but I did end up dropping out. So I am a high school dropout and a college dropout. Ladies and gentlemen, Flowers coming in to tell us that it's 1:42 a.m. in Qatar. Ooh, they got a Mount Sinai in Toronto. Thanks for letting us know. Very talented, yes indeed. I learned from the best. I learned from the best. I used to cut school and go to talk shows. And they were all right here. All the talk shows were like right over here on 57th Street. The CBS Broadcast Plaza is over on 57th Street. But like 2 blocks down was like Sally Jesse, and then around the corner you had Geraldo, and what was the other one? Well, Mark Wahlberg. Yeah. I got a GED, of course. I went to college and dropped out of there. Doing great, Hank. You too, Trisha. Oh wow, your father's a cartoonist and still regularly puts. Really, he publishes? Mark, that's awesome. Do you want to do a couple episodes, Sally Jesse? Do you remember the lady Rose? There was this black lady named Rose, and she always went to Sally Jesse tapings, and like, she was always at like tapings for like Conan O'Brien and shit. Ricky Lake. Ricky Lake. That was what, 26th Street? Down in Chelsea? Ricky Lake is where, what's her name now, tapes? Sherry Shepherd. I think I know why. What? Why I don't have views I should. It could be my name. Yeah, probably, Rich. Probably. But also, I don't mute the music. And that destroys the discoverability on my channel. Ooh, Steve LaPont got an associate's degree. Thanks for letting us know. You would have done the same. Yeah, I know. Talk shows are pretty cool. Yeah, I know, Rich. I'm not going to change the name. This is my internet name. This YouTube channel's old. 2006. I'm not going to change the name. And actually, are we here? Because my beginning of content creation, did we get rid of the building? Oh shit, I think we got rid of the building finally. After all these years, we finally got rid of the building. Or is it squeezed in over here? Let's see. Is it squeezed in? No, we got rid of the building. Holy shit. So here, where they're constructing this new apartment building, this was the home to the Manhattan Neighborhood Network. And Manhattan Neighborhood Network is, of course, cable access here in Manhattan. And in 2002 to 2003, I had a cable access show that was on in Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn, and they're right, Manhattan, Queens, and Brooklyn. That's it. And yeah, we were on in 3 different markets, so to speak. And in this location here, I met a lot of very famous. I use that in very loosely, but people who are very popular on cable access. I met here, and I edited some video here a couple of times. I used their facilities. It was pretty cool. But yeah, good to see you, Beach Bum. Welcome. RJ, good to see you out there in Colorado. I'm not going to change, Susan. I'm not going to change my name just for discoverability. But yeah, Manhattan Neighborhood Network. You could see some of those vintage pre-YouTube videos. Just go to the Drinkers and Thinkers playlist. That was the name of my cable access show. Yeah, I met Robin Bird. Met Robin Bird at like, they used to have like parties at Manhattan Neighborhood Network where like free wine and beer and shit. So I would go to a lot of those during that time, and yeah, I got to meet Robin Bird. And I think she still had a show on in the early 2000s. It wasn't like a porno show. It was like just like a regular. I think it was like a talk show that featured people who performed in such films. Oh, that's awesome, Jack. Jack Spencer, thank you so much. Thanks for letting me know. Walking commuters, cool people. Carl Rolfe up in Canada, good to see you. That's random. Ethan G asks if I know Jim Carrey. No, I do not. You found me because of your wife? Really? Okay. Oh, cool. Awesome, Hank. Was you there for Manhattan Neighborhood Network? Do they have a new studio? Is that it? Their studio used to be right here on 59th Street. I guess they have a new studio. Oh, I de-escalated it impressively. Oh, I appreciate that. That's awesome. I did. I mean, I don't know. It could have went another really bad way. Anyway. Yeah, something like that, Steve. Cable access. And when I fire up the live stream, I really do feel like it's cable access. but it's live, and I don't have to send in a tape. I don't have to send in a mini DV tape every 2 weeks. Oh yeah, Karma got them. Yeah, I know. The you know, one of them got his phone broke, and now they're in Atlantic City. And the little bit I've watched them, they're still very scared and nervous. And mommy and daddy are totally bankrolling the whole thing. And of course, Curly. And I'm sorry, Curly, from the Three Stooges. But anyway, the one with the curly hair, he seems to be like the least aggressive out of the three. And he's like definitely like scared. But he mentioned on his stream that he has a job. So pretty interesting. Oh. All right. What do we got going on here? And Julio Vallejo just gifted 1 membership to Dutch Miles Plus. Julio Vallejo, thank you so much for gifting a membership to Dutch Miles Plus. And who got that membership? Ian Leeden got that gifted membership. So Ian, enjoy the free month Dutch Miles Plus, enjoy the custom emojis, and thank Julio Vallejo for gifting you a membership. And now you can say that you are one of us, one of us. Gooba gaba, gooba gaba, one of us, one of us. Yeah, buddy. Good to see everybody. Let's see how many sailors we're going to see down along the waterfront. Get all the graphics when you gift memberships now. You get all the memberships. And that seems to resonate with you. All the olden references. I know you guys love that stuff, so that's why I'm not gonna change. Wah, 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 wah. Gotta sing over that copyright. All the other streamers are in awe of me. Yeah, well. I've been doing this for too long to be annoyed by 3 little fucking brats who from Minnesota there, giving Minnesota a bad name there, eh? These little brats there giving Minnesotans a bad name there. It's terrible. And the kid's drinking he's getting supposedly drunk off a Coors Light. It's like, get the fuck. But when he got that phone broken last night, bro, he fucking so the constant use of hands. There we go. We're establishing communique once again. Whenever you pass a highway with a lot of traffic like this, it doesn't matter if you have how many connections you have. That always disrupts the signal. But we're back. Now we're into the goody good. Now we're going to walk down the Hudson River. And now we are officially in Hudson River Park. It's amazing with the new system now. I don't lose comments on my end for the most part. It takes quite a bit of signal disruption for me to lose comments. Norm out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania, welcome. Ethan G, that's an insult to ask me if I'm playing Fortnite. And that's actually a joke we tell the kids. Shouldn't be watching me. Should be playing Fortnite. Ooh, real narrow right here. Got a lot of construction going on. And copyright music. Oh, they're deconstructing this pier or building something new. Not gonna lie, I kind of wish I had a bike right now. It's good bike riding weather. We're back, Trisha. Make sure you hit the live button, guys. You might be further back in the chat. That was a pretty substantial dead zone we hit, but now we're in the good. Now we are in the positive. And keep on hitting that thumbs up. Let's get to 150 likes. That'll be fantastic. Yeah, they always got construction going on along this path. Always. Like the High Line, it's never complete. And is it in this area here? Pier 57. Oh, this is going to be just like a public area. The next pier down is going to be the TV studio. It's very exciting. They're putting a proper television facility down here. Had to refresh twice, Scott? Yeah. And got a little muddy there, but now we're good. And okay, we might get an interesting sunset here. We might get an interesting sunset. It looks like the downtown boathouse has their kayaks out. You could go kayaking for free. You could actually borrow one of those kayaks over there. And they have a pier up here. I think this is Pier, right? This is Pier 56 or something like that. And then there's another one by the downtown boathouse, the official downtown boathouse. That's way down, like Pier 26. Oh yeah, this is Pier 96. So yeah, Pier 26. Right, clear as day, right? You know we love weird art on this channel. And this is definitely some weird art. I haven't looked in this thing in a very long time. Right, it's like a inside of a ship, inside of a bottle, right? Yeah, look at this. Has a bathroom in there. Can you see that? Then you get the toilet. I wonder how much rent is. Let's come around and show you guys this little house here. It's like an apartment. It's like an apartment. That cool. I wish we could go in, Julio. We can't. Good to see you, Neil, out there in Flatbush. Welcome. I don't think anybody's, like, other than the artist, has been inside of here. Oh, you love this there, Sean? Susan, you might have to just reboot the whole. If you're not getting the signal, you might have to reboot the whole thing. And there we go. It's a house, people. Like an apartment. Isn't that cool? And look at that sunset. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know how you know, that's the whole thing. I don't know how you get in. I guess you gotta have to, unscrew the window here. Or can we unscrew the back? Let's see if we can unscrew the back. Hey, that's a Gimble. Yeah, see, you gotta we gotta unbolt it. You gotta unbolt this whole thing. This whole thing comes out like that. I'm surprised nobody's figured out how to get in there. It's like a house. Yeah, somebody's gonna come back here and figure it out. All right, 7 o'clock, coming up on 7 o'clock already. Just like that. How much would space like that? In this neighborhood, probably 2,200. And that's being optimistic. I'm going by pure square footage. Like my Batman shirt, Carlos, the Duchess got it for me. Dan the man, hello, good evening. Welcome. Welcome to Hudson River Park. So yeah, this pier, the next pier down, this is going to be the TV studio. This is going to be the really world-class broadcast facility. And I'm not going to lie, I kind of like it here. Because especially if we're having very important televised events, it's a very safe location. And plus it puts all that truck traffic directly on and off the West Side Highway, or West Street. Sunset Studios, Pier 94. Soho Joe, good to see you, welcome. Yeah, this is the new TV movie studio. Let's just simplify it and say production facility. My sunsets are the best, Mike. I appreciate that. Good to see you. We'll hopefully catch a good one today. I think by the way this is timing out, we're probably going to be down by 34th Street. So let's see where we end up. Oh yeah, this is where all the action's happening. Oh yeah. Oh, the wind took out this sign here. Big time. All right. It's complicated over here. There's a lot going on. This is gonna be fun because we gotta walk in the bike lane now. This is gonna be fun. Well, Rich, I mean, Urbanist does really thoughtful content. So, and I have a feeling eventually I'll hit 450K. I think there's gonna be a live stream or two where we have something that it's a very special and unique moment. But also a lot of people, you know, like this style of broadcasting, it's still very new to people. So it's definitely a unique flavor. But I have a feeling we're gonna have like one or two videos or a series of videos that people really resonate with. What I have to do is more edited content. I have to get back to my roots of editing video. That's what I have to do. I have to get back to those times. And that's right, Coney Island Jim only likes unique flavors. Oh, that's like really fucking dangerous. He's on a fucking moped. I'm surprised the cops haven't stopped him. The cops have been really cracking down on stupid moped riding. And I am for it. I am the owner of an illegal, unlicensed Chinese scooter, and I am for it. Rich, I appreciate that, Rich. Oh, there you go, Steve. That's, you know how many people say that, Steve? I appreciate that. Is it? I don't even know if it's still open. It looks abandoned. But across the street, the Hustler Club. Ah, awesome, Susan. Happy you got us back. Going south along 12th Avenue, West Side Highway for you old timers. Passing 52nd Street right now. On the hustle and the bustle of the hustle and the bustle of the West Side here. Look at this. I think we got some German. All right. Welcome to New York, guys. Enjoy. Have a fun time. All right. There you go. Some German. Some German seamen there.
Ladies. Hey, ladies, German seamen.
Ooh, look at that. Ooh, there we go. Oh, we got that that frigate there. The one that is the relief ship right here. That's that relief ship from Germany. Hey, don't block my view. No fair. Yeah, it's right there. Wow. Yeah, we got some international ships. We saw a couple of ships from Germany coming. And guten Nacht to all my German viewers who are watching. Oh, look at that. Here's a little bit of Germany for you guys. Here's a little bit of Germany. Yeah, it's not the Navy. Let's see if we can get this. Come on, phone. Come on, phone. You wanna focus for me, phone? Come on, phone. I want to show you guys the emblem, but it is focusing. Ah, damn it! I want to show you guys the emblem right there. Want to zoom in on it?
Hey, ladies.
Guten Nacht. Some of my German viewers who are watching. And I won't stop cursing. Me cursing is another reason why I don't score very big on discoverability, by the way. YouTube don't like that. Me, I'm a New Yorker. I curse. I know, it's focusing in on the gate view. I know. I can't clear the bars here, but yeah, look, we're closer now. Let's see if we can get it from here. Let's see if we can get it from here. There we go. Yay! There it is. There's your emblem. Right there. I don't curse enough. I appreciate that. There you go. I forgot the name of that. It's the replenishment ship. That one was. That one is. We saw almost all the ships, I guess. We did see the parade of ships in its entirety. From a distance, from the Coney Island Creek, I stumbled out of the house. But boy, did I get sun bleached, man. I got the Gimble actually got little sun bleached today, which is fine. It always happens to Gimbles eventually. And so yeah, Gimble enjoying its time in the sun. Is that a phoenix? I don't know what's on the emblem exactly. Soho Joe. Yeah, I know, I don't curse that much. Yeah, I know, but YouTube thinks I do. I am not here to entertain people's children. What we have here, the Europa 2. And the next pier here, a cruise ship. So again, that last ship that we saw from Germany, that was like, it's called a replenishment ship. So it's a ship that when people are stationed at war, it brings the raw supplies. So, and there you go. It's an eagle on the emblem. Adobe Digital. If we have time, we'll head down to the pier where the Titanic is supposed to land. So yeah, I think we'll go down there. And we'll see if the Titanic has arrived yet. The Titanic will be arriving at Pier 54. So now here's where the security is, because I believe the USS Bataan is just on the other side here. Oh my God, are those service members bringing in pizza? That's freaking amazing. They're bringing in pizza. Tomorrow, public tours will begin. I love it. I love it. I love it. He got his slices. He got his pizza. I like it. Bringing pizza back to the ship. Can't go wrong. But everybody's in New York, New York, New York, a hell of a town. Ooh, there it is. There's the Bataan. Right there. Oh, that thing looks cool, man. Oh, wow. So this beautiful ship come on in this morning. Let's see if we can get a view from it from the Intrepid Pier. So the USS Bataan is a what is it? An amphibious assault ship, and it's right there. Sunset already. Ah, that's good to know, Bobby. Good to see you. Are you watching in Alaska? Is that it? Let's see if we can get a cool shot of the Bataan, USS Bataan from the Intrepid Pier. There you go. USS Bataan LHD-5 is a Wasp-class amphibious assault ship. That guy right there. Look at that thing. Good to see you, Bobby, out there in Alaska. Oh yeah, we can come around here and get a great view of it. Good to see you, Bobby 320. Welcome. The U.S. does have serious stuff because it's the United States. Duh. I'm surprised we're holding a signal. There's a lot of security here. So this is good. Shout out to the folks over at Speedify. Fantastic signal. Yay! Ooh, we got a shot of it. With the growler, by the way. That's part of the Intrepid Museum. That's that submarine to the left-hand side. Welcome. Welcome back. Yeah, Billy, I forgot it was Fleet Week also. Yeah, urban fly around New York all the time. Secret Service uses Ospreys to get the president in and out of New York City. And higher ranking Congress people usually get an Osprey. And living in Coney, there's always Ospreys passing from Lower Manhattan to JFK. So it's kind of a common sight to see Ospreys here in New York, which is cool. Merrill's Navajo buddy was stationed on the baton, and he made it to senior chief. Wow, Merrill, that's pretty cool. There you go. There you go, Neil. Was that the emblem they had during World War II? I do not know that, Susan. Yeah, it's not a carrier, but it's still pretty big. Beautiful, right?
Delta, what is that? This is Pier 86.
Pretty cool. Well, there you go. We had our shot of the baton. I was hoping for that. What do we have? We've got about 45 more minutes until our sunset. The museum space shuttle that unfortunately never came to fruition. So the space shuttle's in a barn-like structure on the other end of the pier over here. Hopefully one day we'll get that pavilion built across the way and really expand the museum. But here she is. Survivor of countless kamikaze attacks. And also the recovery ship for the Gemini mission. Here's the USS Intrepid. And we got people kayaking in the water. Got people paddle boarding in the water. How cool is that? You see a person in a kayak right next to the Intrepid. How cool! What a cool shot that is! Wow. That's an incredible shot. Wow, look at that. Talk about your sunset views. Sunset today at like what, 8:05? Yes, indeed, Julio. Yeah, the Intrepid was returned back to the Intrepid recently, and I really wanted to see the Concorde come back, but I was unfortunately working. Isn't that beautiful? Wow, that's a cool shot. He's gonna make it all the way over here. That's a fun day in New York right there. Doing some stand-up paddling right next to the damn Intrepid. It does not get more in New York. And by the way, how clean the water is in New York, it's quite clean. It's so clean that dolphins and whales are on a regular basis coming into New York Harbor. So the water is clean if you fall into it. Mary McHugh, good to see you. Welcome. Well, no, Neil, this is the other side. So this side here, I believe the downtown boathouse has another outlet over there. So they're kind of in control of all this. So they could come pretty much right up to the Intrepid right here. And then you have the pier, and then you have the Bataan further down. So it is a safe zone, if you will. You know, Trisha, it's definitely it's a scene to be in a kayak in the Hudson River, because you really feel the current. You really feel that current. So that's why they want you in between the piers. And what we got going on here in the chat? Julio Vallejo just gifted another membership to the Plus. Julio Vallejo, thank you so much for gifting another membership to Dutch Maz Plus. Who got it? C. Denny. C. Denny just got the membership to Dutch Maz Plus. Please enjoy those custom emojis. And now you could say that you are one of us, Gooba Gaba, one of us. Thanks for joining the family. But thank you so much, Julio, for gifting another membership to Dutch Maz Plus. I wouldn't say all the marine life has returned, but a good, you know, the estuary is definitely coming back. I know, right? Don't the kayakers look so tiny next to the Intrepid? I mean, we could literally just hang out like right here. I think that's what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll make it further down. Maybe we'll make it to that really empty pier over on 34th Street. Now the crazy thing, again, you come to the downtown boathouse, and to borrow one of these kayaks, it's absolutely free. They give you a life preserver, and you just go out, go paddle around. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, no, Steve, yeah, no, pods of dolphins of increasing size have been spotted in the waters around New York City. There's actually a really cool Instagram reel from, I want to say it was like just before winter. And there were these people kayaking right here in the Hudson River, like not that far from where we are right now. And there was like this massive pod of dolphins kind of swimming right along with their kayaks. It was an incredible sight. Yeah, it's free. Just look up Downtown Boathouse on the internet there, and they'll give you all the information you need to know so that you could access the water too. Yeah, lots of blue and humpback whales, yeah. Painted Egg, good to see you, welcome. Have we located the nuclear reactor? Okay. It's a cool shot. Into the lens, welcome on into the show. By the way, we can see some of our super tall buildings of Billionaires Row. The Central Park South Tower is right there, featuring the world's highest private apartment. And then the narrowest skyscraper in the world is right down there, 111 West 57th Street. And then one of my favorite buildings in New York is the building here with the orange building with the green top on it. That is the Worldwide Plaza, the first large-scale development west of 8th Avenue. Yeah, no, we've had more and more shark sightings. I mean, sand sharks are a lot more prevalent though than great whites. But you go out to Montauk in Long Island, and you're going to see quite a few sightings of sharks. But that's how much the estuary has really come back, and it's due in no small shape, in part by what they're called there, the Billion Oyster Project. Thanks to the Billion Oyster Project, we now have a cleaner estuary. Would I live in those buildings that shake? If they give me a free apartment, I would, but I wouldn't pay for it. So here's the Manhattan kayak here. This is crazy. Wow, Paddle New York. You could actually go on paddle tours from here. And so you have I like this, you got your little beginner zone here, but then you could go all the way down, and if you're really crazy, go all the way down to Coney, or the Verizon Bridge Trek, Liberty Quest. Wow, this is cool. Secret Beach Escape, I want to go there. We're looking at from north looking south, by the way, so it's George Washington Bridge is down there. But okay. This is interesting. No, it's not. If you're not an experienced kayaker, it's not safe to go into the into the channel, if you will. Besides all the traffic, the current is pretty strong. You're more than welcome, JC Droid. We're gonna have a beautiful view here of our sunset today. And then we'll watch the lights of the city come on. Nice and cool and relaxing down here. I know, me too, Trisha. I can't wait to go back to Governor's Island too. So in that large barn-like structure on the end of the Intrepid, that's where the Space Shuttle Enterprise is. And actually never made it to space. Just proved the aerodynamics of the space shuttle. Touring different places, welcome. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Lisa UK Girl asks, have I ever streamed in the Hamptons? You know, it's funny. Lisa UK Girl, on this day in 2012, on this day in 2012, I actually rode my bike to the Grey Gardens house. And I learned something very important about live streaming in the Hamptons, which is that there's no cell phone signal. There is no cell phone service in the Hamptons. No good, reliable cell phone service in the Hamptons. So thus, I will never be able to do a live stream in the Hamptons. Like a dream of mine, of course, go to like maybe Montauk Point and do a live stream from there. Nope, ain't gonna happen. No signal. No signal at all. But on this day, I rode my bike 13 miles from Hither Hills, Long Island, to the Grey Gardens house in East Hampton. And I needed everything downloaded to my devices because there was zero cell signal. Sun getting lower in the sky. I think we could make it to the next pier. Let's try to go for the next pier. Let's try to go for it. Yeah, it's a shame that there's no signal there, yeah. Do a pre-record? Yeah, no, into the lens. That's what I would like to do if I ever get back to the Hamptons again. I definitely want to take you guys on an adventure to the Grey Gardens house. And because that's like my favorite documentary of all time. So, but yeah, 2012, I visited the Grey Gardens house. What was great is that there's a movie director who lives in the house today, and he purposely kept some of the hedges in front of the house lower so that you could take pictures of it. The first thing you'll notice when you go out there is that all the houses are behind massive lawns and hedges, so you really can't see anything. You just see rows and rows and lines of hedges. Circle Line getting ready for its sunset cruise. Drew Barrymore in the remake of Grey Gardens, yeah, that was like the dramatic interpretation. Yeah, Drew Barrymore played Little Edie pretty good, but nobody could play Little Edie, and nobody could play Big Edie. Big Edie is Big Edie, and Little Edie is Little Edie, and that's it. Neville's reaction there is that the ladies in that documentary were the most deluded people you've ever seen in a movie. They were reliving their memories, Neville. I wouldn't call them deluded. So you can rent the kayaks from right here, touring different places. I actually just showed the sign and the building where you could rent the kayaks. Yeah, Jessica Lange played Little Edie, Big Edie, okay, but nobody could play Big Edie. There's only one Big Edie. There's only one Little Edie, may they rest. And I wouldn't call them deluded. They were just reliving their memories. They lived crazy lives. Good to see you, John Laura. Welcome. Pier 84. You gotta ride the Circle Line boat sometime soon. Go for a ride on the Circle Line. Awesome, JJ. Enjoy Great Gardens. It is like 78 right now. It's warm, but it's nice. I mean, there's a nice little breeze coming off the water. So hey, we're talking Great Gardens, Deborah. On this day in 2012, I rode a bike to the Great Gardens house. It was kind of like one of those things, like my mission. Woo, they're playing Foo Fighters on the Circle Line, man. Woo! They're gonna do Sunset Cruise, man. Sunset Cruise. The Chinese consulate right across the way. And 42nd Street, the Deuce, coming up here. The Great Gardens House is in East Hampton, yes. Into the Lens is letting us know that he was on the Circle Line in 2007 and 2013. Awesome. And we've been on this boat before in the past also, the Beast. We're due a ride on the Beast also. We somehow got a seat at the very front of the Beast. That was amazing. That's something we're definitely going to do again. Yeah, too many tourists in line for the Circle Line? Yeah, you know. It's a thing to do. It's a thing to do. That sun is gonna go behind the damn clouds. Good to see you, April. Yeah, Harbor Lights cruise, pretty nice. Yeah, Hudson Yards. Looks really cool from this perspective here. I like how the Pier 81 here, the sign is very direct. Eat lobster on a boat. I came to New York and all I did was eat lobster on a boat. Hopefully that lobster is fresh. Fresh from the sea. You remember the Target Different Places remembers the Circle Line commercials. Thanks for letting us know. There you go, Neil just found the link to our ride on the Beast. Check out that replay there. That was a lot of fun. I like that the tour guide knew nothing about the Statue of Liberty. He knew absolutely nothing about it. He said she's tall and she's green. That's the way your ferry arrives? Yeah. Here is the Midtown ferry terminal here. I think it's Pier, is this Pier 80 or Pier 40? I forget. Anyway, this is where the main hub on the Manhattan side is for New York Waterway. And of course, this is where all the survivors of the Miracle on the Hudson came. Captain Sullenberg knew that this was a main area for the waterway ferry, so he landed his Miracle on the Hudson just back over there. And then all these boats from New York Waterway, New York Water Taxi, they all came in and they helped everyone get off the plane. It was pretty cool. Made for great TV, I have to say. We're gonna lose the sun here, so we're gonna go to this pier. We're gonna go to this pier here and watch the sunset. We're just about to lose the sunset here. JJ, we already seen the Intrepid. We're going from the north to the south, so we have seen the Intrepid already. Denny C is up there in Canada. Enjoy the month of Dutch Maz Plus, courtesy of Julio Vallejo. Yeah, we'll hang out right here. It's a nice little quiet little spot. Actually, I think we could make it to the next pier, but I don't know. Sunset's not for another half hour. Actually, it's right there. Let's go to the next pier down. The next pier is like really desolate. Like this is kind of desolate. By the way, we're behind the Javits Center. That's right over there. That's right, Denny C. Thanks to Julio Vallejo, you are one of us, one of us. One of us. Anyway, perfect time to catch the ferry to the island. Yeah, I know, right? Nothing better than a sunset ride. Now here are the shuttle buses. Free shuttle buses that take you to, oh, they're running. Gotta make sure we're out of their way here because their boat is departing now. Their boat is out of here. They're gonna get on out and go back to Jersey. These buses are notoriously... These buses are notoriously stuck in traffic. Like they're always stuck in traffic, these buses. It's kind of funny. Not funny if you're catching a boat, catching a ferry, but Hudson Yards, and intermixed with that, one of the ventilation shafts for the Lincoln Tunnel here in the Manhattan side, of course, and then intermingled with all of that at the bottom of the screen, of course, is the Jacob Javits Convention Center. Love seeing this side of Manhattan. Me too. I said I wanted to go somewhere where it's not going to be too hot. There's going to be people around. I'm going to have no choice. Oh, I could go up there. Oh, it's closed. I have to say, they have like a deck up there with chairs. I would go up there. Everything's stuck in traffic. Everything stuck in traffic. Good to see you, Dave in Bangor, Maine. And Nart, Privyat. Relax boldly in Tampa Bay, Florida. All right. Yeah, it's been closed forever, right? It has been, right? So I don't remember going up there. I've led a couple of bike tours from here. Oh, it's all empty now. All empty. Okay, good. We made it to this other pier. Yeah, no idea why it's been closed forever. That ferry dock, that ferry pier is a little weird.
I can hold it until the next area.
All right. This is where I wanted to get to. And we still made it in time for sunset. This amazing pier. This is a really cool pier here. And there should be very few people out here. So thus, we should be able to maintain a nice signal and be able to enjoy the sunset. Pier 76. Hudson River Park, it just keeps getting better and better and better. I remember when they first made the proposals for the various piers and how they got to redevelop them. It was fascinating seeing the whole process come together in the early 2000s. And now we're seeing it all come to fruition. Hudson River Park is a state park. So thus we are now not in necessarily city jurisdiction. This is a New York State Park, part of the Hudson Valley Trail. But yeah, every year they add something new. And it's hard to imagine, like 40 years ago, there was nothing but these massive warehouses, most of them abandoned and derelict. Now this pier here, this used to be the tow pound lot. So if your car got towed away in Manhattan, it would most likely end up right here. NYPD, very famously the last holdout in the properties along what is today the Hudson River Park. They stayed here for a little, like something like 10 years, more than that was originally agreed upon and anticipated. You like my radio voice? Appreciate that. Great Blues Barbecue Festival on this pier. Really? In August? I gotta check that out. So for the most part, cars are taken all the way into Brooklyn or Queens. So the main tow pound lots are in the Brooklyn Navy Yard. And I believe they have a massive tow lot near JFK, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But yeah, you gotta go travel for your car now. Ooh, these guys got like electric skateboards and they're racing around. It's cool. Yeah, they make you travel to get your car now. Let's see. You have these cool little info signs here. Oh, look at this. This tells us what we're looking at. That's really cool. Like Lincoln Tunnel ventilation shaft right over there. We could see the George Washington Bridge way up there. But look how much space this is. Huge. I think there was, Jackie, I'm not sure. But I think there was a roller. I mean, this will be the perfect place for a roller rink pop-up. And I know exactly, those electric scooters look like a lot of fun until you wipe out. This is exactly what I envisioned for today's live stream. This is exactly what I envisioned, all alone on the quiet Hudson River. This would have been a great spot to watch the Fleet Week, come to think of it. Got a whole bunch of jet skis over there. And then something of considerably slower pace, some kayaks. Some kayaks and a paddleboard right there, a couple of paddleboards. No, Trisha, I don't think they have to pay to reserve the space unless there's something, an actual event happening. I don't think you have to pay for the space. If they're doing stuff that's easily broken down and all that stuff, they could just come on in. I mean, there's plenty of space down here.
This is our spot. Can you come here without me?
Beautiful evening in New York. Let's take in the sunset. Can we get to 200 likes? That'll be fantastic. Let's get to 200 likes. Actually, I want to put this down. Neville asks, where do the cruise ships dock now? So we were just there at the cruise ship terminal over on the west side of Manhattan, where the USS Bataan and all the other ships are. And then there's another cruise ship terminal in Bayonne, New Jersey, and Red Hook, Brooklyn. All right, now I can put the phone down and let you guys just enjoy this. I know, right? A sailboat is always a good photo for a sunset. Leaning on a life preserver here. Have the phone propped up on it now. I'll let you guys enjoy the sunset for the next 20 minutes here. Here we go. Here comes the New York Waterway boat, the Robert Fulton, making its way out to New Jersey. There it is. Sail away with me. There you go. More than welcome, JJ. There we go. Trying to line up the shot for you guys. Yeah, 2 streams in one day. It's been a long day for me. I took a nap. And Carol with a $10 PayPal. Karen, or Carol, I cannot read see your last name, unfortunately, but Carol, thank you so much for the $10 PayPal. Much, much, much appreciated. Thanks for joining today's $5 club 2 times today via PayPal. So thank you so much for your very generous $10 PayPal. Much appreciated there, Carol. Glad you're enjoying our sunset view today. You saw the stream was on this morning, but you was at work. It's all good. We watched the parade of ships from the Coney Island Creek. It was pretty cool. But now we're hanging out here. Yeah, this will be a nice spot for to see the parade of ships. See, Denny, thank you so much for your very generous $10 PayPal. It's all good, JR. It's all good. That's what replay's for if you missed the last live stream. I know, Fleet Week's like already done. They already had the aviation demonstration out in Staten Island already, if I'm not mistaken, right? That already happened. Like that happened on, was that yesterday, on Tuesday? Yeah, Julio. Watch the replay, Julio. Yes, for the first time. There you go. It was Tuesday. You think you've seen more sunsets from New York City than in Honolulu? Really, Liz? Liz, you got beautiful sunsets over there in Honolulu. You got to get out and enjoy those. I mean, if I was in Honolulu, I'd be watching those damn sunsets all the damn time. Liz, me and the Duchess are all about the sunsets. So we are all about the sunsets. But it's gonna go behind that cloud there. So I think this is gonna be it. Once the sun gets behind the clouds, we'll get moving again, and we'll go all the way down to 14th Street. Very relaxing, touring different places, absolutely. You're still stuck in the office when the sun sets, okay. So let me bring the sunset to you, Liz. Let me bring the sunset to you. I know, Trisha, if I ever get that apartment in the ocean view, I'll be live streaming sunrises and sunsets every damn day. That will be this channel. Watch the sunrise and the sunset every damn day. Isn't it cool seeing those planes streak across? Absolutely. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be hot, Susan. Tomorrow's gonna be a pretty hot day. We also have a good chance of thunderstorms tomorrow too. Got to have a round late in the morning, probably around 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, then another round around 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The good thing about that is that we may have a really nice rainbow if everything times out just right. So stay tuned. You might get to see a rainbow tomorrow. The apartments in Ocean Drive are luxury apartments, Deborah. So yes, they're quite expensive, even for a studio. A gym in that building that nobody uses. And I can park my scooter in there and have a bike room and all that. So, yeah. One of the greatest gifts of life. A beautiful sunset. That's right, April. We're doing pretty good with no microphones today, I think, too. Wind not too bad. I got to figure out what's up with the microphone. I think I got to finally order some new splitters. Julio Vallejo, I am a licensed New York City tour guide and I love the history of New York, so if I could share that with you guys at home, that's my job. I'm glad you're impressed with it. I appreciate it. And I appreciate your donations of memberships to the channel. I should buy a case of splinters. Yes, they only sell them in 3-packs, John Lore. And I'm worried of the day they're going to stop making these little things, so. But thank you so much, Julio. Much appreciated. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us so far today. Scott Chrysler, enjoy dinner. What's the plan for tomorrow? I think we may be doing an indoor live stream tomorrow because of the rain, but that could all change and we could end up watching a sunset or maybe a rainbow. So stay tuned. Fawn Marie, if I could get the western tower, if I could get the tower to the west, where I could get a nice sunset view and a sunrise view, then that's what I want. What a gorgeous sunset lining on up here. Stock up on the edibles too. Alexis or Alex? Alex out there in Jalito, Puerto Rico. Buenvenidos. Jalito, Puerto Rico. Buenvenidos. I gotta come. We gotta go. I gotta go day drinking with you, John Lore. I haven't been day drinking in quite some time. I have a regular sleep schedule now, so I'm not day drinking I haven't day drinking as much in quite some time. I have a good sleep schedule now. And you be safe out there too, Scott. Enjoy dinner. And that sun's gonna go behind those clouds. John Capola down there in Florida, welcome. Oh, Monday's your regular McSorley day. Okay. Duly noted, John Lore. Duly noted. Mondays are days for me. I haven't been to McSorley's in freaking 10 years. At least. NYC ferry about to make its way into the shot. You're looking at the, a very appropriate name, the Sunset Crossing. You're about to see right now. There it is, the Sunset Crossing, NYC ferry, right there. Come see the Brooklyn Bridge invite. Okay, you got it. Oh my, it's the 20. Oh my God! Wait, actually, today's the 22nd. Is Saturday the Brooklyn Bridge's birthday? Is that the 24th? Brooklyn Bridge's birthday's coming up. Tim Piers, good to see you. You was born in Puerto Rico, born in Brooklyn, but now you're back in Puerto Rico. Nice. And Steve Cruz, good to see you, Steve Cruz, in the Big Easy, New Orleans, Louisiana. Good to see you there, Steve. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. Oh, Friday. Look at that. Friday is the Brooklyn Bridge's birthday. I'm going to have to do something. We're going to have to get cupcakes or something like that. I'm going to have to watch my Ken Burns documentary. like for the gajillionth time. Friday is the 24th. Thank you so much, Deborah and JR. Friday the 24th. Brooklyn Bridge turns 141 years old on Friday. And now we don't have any vendors to ask on the bridge what day is it today. It's a very special day. We'll have no vendors to Let's get Carvel. Let's get a cookie puss, John Lore. Let's get a cookie puss. Steve Cruz is counting the days to retirement. June 30th. I think you know what, Steve Cruz. I think for about 2 months we're gonna have fireworks in your retirement honor there. So get ready for Fireworks Fridays. And Julio Vallejo just gifted another membership to Dutch Miles Plus. Who got it? Wazi Oop 2 just got the membership to Dutch Miles Plus. So Wazi, thank Julio Vallejo for your free membership of Dutch Miles Plus for 1 month. And Julio Vallejo, thank you so much for having faith in me as a content creator. And now you could say, if you're a channel member, that you are one of us. Gooba gaba, one of us. You can now say that you're one of us. Welcome to the family. Fudgy, let's hit a Fudgy the Whale. I'm down with that. Liz has been watching my streams for the year there. You remember the Brooklyn Bridge's 140th birthday, right? Yeah, you've been here for a year now. I know for non-New Yorkers, Cookie Puss is an ice cream-based cake from a New York-based ice cream shop called Carvel. Gooba gaba, one of us. I think we're just gonna call it now because the sun is going behind the clouds. But down goes the sun, down goes the sun, down for another day, down goes the sun. Central Time Zone, you are up next. But down goes the sun, about 10 minutes ahead of schedule because of the clouds today. Let's keep on walking here. And I wanna thank this thing for holding the gimbal this whole time. This structure here is so cool. Oh, let's get a cookie puss. Let's get a cookie puss for the Brooklyn Bridge. I like how just everybody's out here like doing their own thing. Nobody's bothering anybody. It's so fucking peaceful. Fudgy the Whale does rule. And there it is. The largest private development in the United States. Hudson Yards right there. We got the spiral, which looks nothing like its rendering. And we're looking from the back end here of 30 Hudson Yards. You know, we call that building the Duck. Car is towed near JFK. How do you get there? You gotta take the air train there and then like walk like a quarter of a mile. You take the air train though. I believe that's how you access it. Or Uber. No, Julio, they're mostly, these are mostly office buildings, but you do have some condos sprinkled in. The condos tend to have balconies, so like these guys over here are condos, and then these other ones here are commercial buildings. Hudson Yards, a mixed development. You miss my airplane flyovers? We'll get one. There's supposedly an aircraft flyover tomorrow of a, what was it again? A C-130 and an F-18. It's going to be around 12:30 in the afternoon tomorrow. Gotta visit this pier? Absolutely, Liz. Dave and Baker Mate asks, what's the air train? The air train is a autonomously controlled train that does a loop around JFK Airport So it's basically a link between the subway and JFK Airport via rail. And AirTrain is a separate fare. I believe it's like $4 each way. And it's kind of convenient. Yeah, not like a no, it's not a monorail. I wish it was a monorail. It's not a monorail. It's a regular autonomously operated train on tracks. I want to welcome Dave. And it's also up in the air. That's true. Yeah, the AirTrain is up in the air, running on pylons. Gotta be free. Why do the upcoming construction? I don't know. No, I don't think that was pickleball. I think that was just regular little paddle ball there. Okay, we gotta keep our heads on a swivel here. This is a driveway here. So this is like some cool classic car club over here, utilizing this building. If you want to borrow a cool classic car for an afternoon, you come to this place and do that, if you have the money, of course. So many electric vehicles and scooters? Absolutely. Well, all cities have that. They're very convenient. I think you can borrow a Lamborghini for the day, yeah. I'm pretty sure they have a list of vehicles that are available. Yeah, I know, Trisha. I was thinking about walking over to the High Line, but then I was thinking about like how crowded it probably is up there. So we're just gonna stay here, and we're gonna just walk along the Hudson here. Yeah, I've seen the Ferraris and the Porsches and stuff. Oh, this is new. This is like the this next pier over here was like a composting pier. I guess they changed it up and added some tennis. And yo, Ange is in the house. Good to see you, Ange. Walking south along the Hudson River. Start our little journey at Columbus Circle. Now we're just gonna walk down to 14th Street. Watch the lights of the city come on. Yeah, absolutely, Char. Yeah. Wow, this is some kind of tournament.
Some serious paddle balling here, guys. Serious. Serious here. Serious games here, guys.
Oh, we caught that on camera.
Went behind the bag. It's behind the bag.
Anyway, this is the composting area right here. I actually had a tour from some people from Copenhagen that traveled all the way out to New York just to see the composting. You still see some of the relics of it. The composting they used to do here. I guess it's still open. I think it's still open. Now I'm getting into gaming. Wasn't it cool to see those boats come in there, Ange? Fleet Week, always a fun time. I thought the parade of ships was longer, though. That was kind of short. And I was like, that's it. But of course, seeing that USS Bataan come in was quite an impressive sight. And now seeing it docked along the west side at the cruise ship terminal. A very impressive sight. Yeah, they still do composting here. Yeah, I had people from Copenhagen come here just to see the operation here. It was incredible. It was a whole team of people too. It was like 30 people I had on a bike tour. It was one of those magical tours where everyone loved my stories and I barely had to work. Everyone knew how to ride their bike. Anyway, beautiful shots, right, Susan? Yeah, no, I saw a little bit of that on the news, and it took a half hour to dock the Bataan at the cruise ship terminal. Very nimble and agile work getting that beautiful ship parked for the week. And if you're wondering how long is Fleet Week, it's about a week. Anyway, uh-oh. I think we have a helicopter taking off. If the blades of the helicopter become loose, right there. Take it off! Take it off! Somebody once asked me in a live stream. Some people, you know. Yeah, you know, some people are that dumb. But all right, of course, this is Blade right here. Blade is kind of like Uber for helicopters. Oh, look at this. We got a cool car here. Thought that was Mike the Situation Sorrentino for a second there. I was like, is that the Situation? If that was the Situation, I would have stopped. But it's not. It's just some guy with a car that we see all the time in Coney. Get to the chopper. That's right. That's right.
That's like actually
Making our way down now. Hudson River Park. I think we're just past 30th, right? Yeah. 29th Streets. We're officially in Chelsea. We are officially in Chelsea now. You like my ASMR? I tell you, tonight's a great night just to grab a beer. Oh, yeah, look, the weird art is still here. Oh, I'm so happy this is still here. What makes New York so great? It's a walkable city. Yeah, that's permanent, yeah. Pretty nice. Pretty nice, weird, and useful art. And nice breeze. What?
no, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Lady, did you see that lady like pointing at me? What is wrong with people? Might not want to point randomly at shit. Especially people in New York. We come out of our bubble. Saw a great short here on YouTube where this woman studies language and culture all around the world. I don't know who she is, Neville. Random person, Neville. How would I know who she is? Anyway, there was a woman who described how all of us New Yorkers coexist in very tight and confined places. And she she says that, you know, we go on the train and we're in our own little bubbles and we don't, you know, we don't make any eye contact, we don't smile, we don't nod, we don't say good morning. It's a very solemn and quiet experience being on a very packed subway train. But then when somebody needs help or they look around like they need any kind of assistance, New Yorkers will quickly break the bubble, so to speak, and interact with their fellow humans that are around. And that's how we live our lives here in New York. We all have our little bubbles, and until somebody breaks them, you know, we're for the most part to ourselves doing our own little thing in our own little world. So obviously when you do a live stream like this, you have people who stare at you, but that's because of the gimbal and shit, and I got wires coming out of the gimbal. And so. Yeah, all the time. Exactly, John. Yeah, we're very efficient. Exactly. Yeah, you gotta do that in a big city. It's not like a small town. That's why those kids that were like fucking around with people, that's why one of them got his phone broken. That's why one of them got his phone broken, you know? You're messing around with some people. There were these girls taking pictures by Penn Station, and they were minding their own business, completely out of the way of everybody. And they fucked around with them, and guess what? They found out. They fucked around and they found out. And seeing that kid sulk that he lost his phone, oh, that was so rewarding. Anyway, but yes, the idiots did leave New York City. They're in Atlantic City now. And hopefully the other idiots will get their phones broken too. I know John, he's very lucky. That's true, April, that's very true. Good to see you. I love the 80s, welcome. Exactly, we're helpful to you until you mess around with us. You piss us off, that's another story. Speak to the truth. I appreciate that. Have to speak to the truth. Got no choice. I'm a New Yorker. All right, what is it now? Is it 8 o'clock now? Well, JR, it's because they were coddled by their parents. And plus, they're from a very car-centric place. So they don't really understand what it's like to truly interact with random people around. Somebody who thinks the camera's on me. Has some people waving. I'm surprised how many people think the camera's turned on me the whole time. If I would turn the camera around right now, y'all be looking at my chin. Not exactly the smartest tools in the shed over there. I know, John. I know. The Frying Pan restaurant right across the way over there. Nice little restaurant over there. As we head out to the end of this pier, I think we're at 26th Street now. Let's see here, 8:10. There we go. 8 to 10. Yeah, I don't think those videos are up anymore, Neville. I honestly don't even remember their usernames, so. Beautiful dinner on the frying pan, yes indeed. As we make our way out onto this pier, like this is the kind of night you want to be along the water, having a beer. And I might get myself a beer on the way home today. No, Kik is a crap website. Yes, it is. Yeah, they did have weird and childish usernames. Yay! Look at this view here. Nice. The Stevens Institute of Technology is right over there. And we can see Water's Soul telling us to shush over by Newport, New Jersey. Let's zoom in on that. There it is. There's Water's Soul right there. Oh, awesome, JR. Awesome. You guys could probably hear it. A nice little breeze coming up the Hudson right here. It's nice over here. Yeah, JR, if you live down here, I mean, this is definitely a resource here. I mean, you have a nice raised lawn here with trees on this pier. Perfect for a picnic or just hanging out. And oh my goodness, Ramona. And Ramona, hey, with a $10 super chat. Ramona, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. Thank you so much for in today's $5 club 2 times today. Much appreciated. With big $10 super chat, Ramona, I will definitely get a beer now. Thank you so much for sponsoring this evening's live stream. Much appreciated. I will get myself a can of Lagunitas IPA. The one with the dog on the can. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ramona. Much appreciated. Mary Lily, good to see you. Good evening. Yeah, I think we're at like 26th Street. Almost to the Chelsea, well, we're kind of already in it, the Chelsea Art Gallery district here. All the weird art. Not that far from here. Many an art gallery we have visited in the neighborhood just over there. See, who needs to go to the gym? Just put a bungee cord on a street lamp and you're good to go. I like that. It's a cool little spot here. Never actually, and the plants here are very fragrant. These are roses. Oh, these are like roses here. Only a rose, da-da-dee-dee-dee. Only a rose I give you. Only a song dying away. Grey Gardens reference, everyone. Tie it all in. Tie it all in. Tie it all back in. 74 degrees across the river in Brooklyn. Yeah, it's nice out here. About 10 degrees warmer than Goldilocks weather. It's a little warm, a little humid for me, but it's fine. It's not 90. As the lights of the city come up, a lot of people hanging out. Yeah, songs from the Vagabond Prince are probably the Vagabond King are probably gonna not make it to the album there. Neil, I'm more about the show tunes and the old crooner songs. Coming up to the Chelsea Piers. Chelsea Piers coming up next. And we gotta go around one more pier. I think we gotta go around some Chelsea Piers also. We haven't walked through there in a while, so The signal does get a little weird in there, but we should be fine today. Ramona is awesome. Yes, indeed. Absolutely. One of your favorite spots, John? Me too. Very peaceful down here. Pier 62 we are now at. The Pier 62 carousel. Right over, yeah? Still got a decent afterglow still happening. Now about 12 minutes after sunset now officially. It was definitely a big hustle and bustle in Midtown. Did we pass the beach yet? No, Liz, that's where I'm planning to actually end the live stream. Or at least we're gonna pass it. We're definitely gonna pass it, but we may just end the stream there at the Gansevoort beach. Because after all, it is a hot day today, so. Or it was a hot day. Tomorrow's gonna be another hot day, so might as well end at the beach. And plus there's some bathrooms around there. But so far I'm like sweating everything out, so. I should be good. I should be good to head home. Vamos a la playa. La esta noche, oh, delicious noche. From the Scarface soundtrack, everyone. Vamos a volar. Esta es mañana. Let's go through Chelsea Piers here. The beginning of it all. I remember when Chelsea Piers was first announced in the mid-90s. It was a big deal. And then it quickly came to fruition. And now Chelsea Piers, an integral part to the neighborhood of Chelsea with all of its recreation and squeaking. And the Bank of Chase Manhattan Bank, a proud sponsor of the Chelsea Piers. Going by that sign up there. Now we're just gonna follow the joggers here because I think the joggers basically just run right through the complex here. They know the zigzag. I kind of know the zigzag, but we'll find out together. Head on through the Chelsea Piers here. But yeah, we're definitely gonna go to Gansevoort Beach, or the Gansevoort Peninsula. Oh, look at that. Trisha's first real job was a summer camp counselor here at the Chelsea Piers. Lots of fun memories here. Awesome. That's pretty cool. All right. So we're going to find the signs here. We're going to follow the joggers now. One of the Chelsea Piers. This is where all the city harbor view cruises, city line cruises are. The boat that me and my mom got drunk on is not here. That is the Manhattan 2. We took my mom on wine tasting cruise, a sunset wine tasting cruise. And it was like my second or third year being a tour guide full time. And the tour guide took a shine to me, and yeah, we got a little drunk. What is this here? George Britton McClear Jr., the 93rd mayor of New York City. During his administration, son of a Civil War general, acquired 277 acres of park space to complete the construction of the New York Public Library. Wow. Wow. Okay, and then here's a dedication plaque. Wow, that's pretty cool. I had no idea. They still do them, Lisa. Yeah, they still do them. It's great because, yeah, that's a plaque you need, John Lord. That's a plaque you definitely need. It's a nice big one. Anyway, what's nice about these sunset wine tasting cruises is that they feature wines that were all made in New York State. And as you take the trip around, you go to different regions of New York. So you go to upstate New York by Niagara Falls, the Adirondacks, and then you hit up the Long Island vineyards. But because the tour guide was so nice to us, he kept on giving us like extra little they were like shots of wine we were drinking, and he would tell us about like where the wine was made and how it was cultivated, and it was very interesting. All with the backdrop of the Statue of Liberty and the sunset and the skyline. It was incredible. It's a beautiful night like tonight. And yeah, me and my mom had a few too many. We didn't get sick, but we were definitely kind of feeling no pain. Had our sea legs, if you will. Good to see Esteban Fernandez. Good to see Esteban Fernandez. Buenos noches. That was a lot of fun. Want to do that again with my mom. Take her out on a sunset wine tasting cruise. Took the Uber back home and slept the sleep of ages. Wow. Not sure we're safe here in the Chelsea Pier. Tell you what. Oh, these are where the yachts are parked. Now look at it, it's got a little arcade. This is cool. A little dusty over here. Oh, wow. So is this the... I don't want to go inside. Oh, this is the Pier 59 Studios. That's where we used to have the Law and Order. The Law and Order set was there. The courtroom set used to be here. When I worked on Law and Order for a very short period of my life. 3 months to be exact. And here is the infamous putting green. Let's watch the golf balls get slung out here. Yeah. Now their courtroom set is in that's most likely either in Greenpoint, Brooklyn, or Astoria Kaufman Studio. I don't know where it is. So why is it infamous? It's because they made a movie here What is the movie they made here at the putting green? They made a couple of movies here. That's why it's infamous. People thought that there were going to be like all these golf balls in the Hudson River, but there's a massive net here, so. But I love it. You can see all the golf balls come flying over here. Yes, they also use a ceremonial courtroom in Brooklyn Borough Hall, yes. It's in a couple of movies, this putting green. That must be a fun job, just go around collecting the balls all day. And if you don't mind the sound of the flying balls and stuff, it's actually quite peaceful back here. Yeah, really high tide today. Water's right up to the bulkhead today. Couple people fishing back here. And then we have a really cool and expensive yacht parked here. Is this Nebul's yacht? This is Nebul's yacht. Nebul, is your yacht here? Right here. Nebul's yacht. Starfire. Wow, that's nice. Yeah, there's some people fishing out here. It's amazing how much the estuary has come back. And fishing is like a thing now again. People fish everywhere in New York. Like, oh, right, Nebul's yacht has the helicopter on the back. That's right. Nebul's yacht has the helicopter. Good to see you, John Smith. Welcome. Yeah, person of interest. Used this golfing off his putting green. There's like a rom-com that they filmed it here, and I'm trying to remember the name of it. Can't remember it. Can't remember the name. It is expensive these days. What's the clock on the screen? The clock on the screen is the current time. So it's now 8:30 Eastern time. It's not a countdown clock, but it is in military time. But that helps me kind of time out and pace out the walking that I'm doing today. Because we're here watching the sunset today.
Hey, there's some nice balls out there, huh? They're hitting the balls out. Ah.
Ooh, they're having an important business meeting. Buy, sell, fire him, hire her. That was the meeting of the company that is held by the Duke and Duke. Of course, Randolph and Mortimer. down in Philadelphia. It is pretty peaceful out here, John. Yeah. Pretty peaceful. As we have now made it to Pier 57. How many steps I think I've done? Well, I know for this live stream, we're going to do around 11,000. So when we're all said and done with the live stream, it's going to be around 11,000. I am not counting this morning's live stream where I pretty much stood in one spot. I did my morning live stream, went home, took a nap, ordered some Chinese food, took another nap, and now I'm here. Oh, and I had one mug of coffee. I made myself one solitary mug of coffee. It's nothing too crazy today. As we see the lights of the city come on. Yeah, the sun knocked me out. The sun was really strong this morning for the parade of ships. So I didn't even get around to editing my video because I just needed to rest. The sun was pretty strong this morning. Definitely worked on my tan this morning. Yeah, I saw that news. A popular spot to piss. Here it is, Pier 57. We're going to head down to the next pier, which is the Gansevoort Peninsula. Super Pier. Passing the Super Pier right now. Pier 57. Oh, look, it's our overlords at Google. Hey, all right. What's Gansevoort? I said Gansevoort. Gansevoort Peninsula. That's where we're heading next. Dwayne, good to see you, Dwayne. Welcome. Okay, Google. Yes, City Winery here. Another cool little spot here. Also a music venue, from what I hear. And then we have, as the lights come on, the little NYC here, little island NYC right over here. We have made it to Pier 54. Is the Titanic going to land? Probably not. Probably not. Unfortunately, the Titanic sank on its way out to New York. The pier hall, the food hall at Pier 57 is amazing, Ramona. It's really nice. Me too, Dwayne. Me too. So we're not going to go out onto Little Island because the cell phone signal's usually really weird out there. So we're just going to look at it from a distance. And we're going to go to the Gansevoort Peninsula, or the beach, the Manhattan's newest beach. But where Little Island, NYC is, it would have been Pier 54. And this was where the Titanic was supposed to land. But instead the Carpathia came here with the Titanic survivors. There's an arch coming up. And this designates the history of this area here. Also Pier 57. Pier 54. Also Pier 54 was where the where the Lusitania departed from. And that ship gets torpedoed by German U-boats and kind of drags us into World War I. Kind of amazing. Happened from the same pier. But this arch right here lets us know that the history of this pier. But Kurt Weller with a $10 super chat. Kurt, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club 2 times today. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $10 super chat. You're more than welcome for the sundown walk. Brooklyn Heights the other day was excellent too. Kurt, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's live stream with a big $10 super chat. Much appreciated. Much, much, much appreciated. So here we have, here's an image of the Lusitania. And they all look kind of alike. And then here is the Titanic. And then right next to that, the Carpathia. All departed this pier. Well, what used to be right here. We used the pilings to create the Little Island NYC. But a lot of history right here. A lot of history. Now let's make our way out to the Gansevoort Peninsula. And get some beautiful city views. Beautiful view of Little Island. Beautiful evening walk. Yes, indeed. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful evening walk. And Bislimi Represad, welcome. Out there in Trinidad. Shout out to all my Trinidadians. Cliff Padilla is joining us. Welcome. Had an okay sunset, not too dramatic. Yeah, Fleet Week. That's why we were at the parade of ships earlier this morning. So at the end of the pier is where the New York City Fire Department keeps their active boats. And I'm pretty sure parked right here is my favorite fireboat, the 343. Let's see. Let's come around and make sure. Yep, still on, Scott. Still on, making my way over here to Gansevoort Peninsula. And yep, fireboat 343 right out there, a $12.5 million fireboat. The hull of that ship is made from reclaimed steel from the World Trade Center. Get a nice up-close look at the 343 here at the Gansevoort Peninsula. Good to see you, William, out here in Brooklyn. Welcome. And can we get to 200? Let's get to 250 likes before we end the live stream. That would be awesome. Once we get to our little spot here, we'll get a great view of Statue of Liberty. From a distance, of course. And Lower Manhattan looming in the distance straight ahead. One World Trade Center. Straight down the way. The city's always so pretty at this hour. Yay! Yay! Oh, it's so nice down here right by the water. It is so nice. Oh yeah, tide's like really high up. Tide is really high. Can I go down here and sit down? Let me go sit down. This is the beach, by the way. Our new beach here in Manhattan. Well, I guess 2 live streams, 2 different beaches today. How about that? Cash me outside. How about that? Let's see. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I guess you guys a nice view here. Oh, right here will be fine. Right here will be fine. Oh, let's sit down and take this in. What a beautiful walk, Lisa George. Good to see you. Let's just drink this in for a little bit before we end the live stream. Let's see the Statue of Liberty from here. We can see Statue of Liberty from right here. John Lore, it was a productive day. Absolutely, my friend. There's our beautiful Statue of Liberty. Liberty enlightening the world right there. 351 feet 1 inch. And also that you got the Colgate clock, that red disc to the right-hand side of the screen there. From one beach to another. Tricia, that is correct. Look at beautiful One World Trade Center. And ooh, let's hang out. We gotta hang out now, guys. We gotta hang out. The moon is rising. The moon is rising right over there. Good to see you, G.O. Welcome. And the building that the moon is rising from behind there. See this building right here with those rectangular windows? Today, that is the Jane Hotel. But back in the day, that was a hospital. And that hospital was the main hospital to receive all the survivors of the Titanic. But there's your moonrise right there. So we're going to hang out. We're going to hang out and watch the moonrise. And we're just going to take in the view here. We're just going to take in our little afterglow here, skyline view of the Hudson River. The moon came out of the neutral corner. Yes, indeed. The moon is coming out of the neutral corner. Two live streams in a row with relaxing sounds of water. Relaxing sounds of water for all you guys. Fawn Marie, I'm glad you're enjoying. Ooh, the moon's 99% full. Awesome. Got a lot of moon videos there into the lens. Awesome. Let's get back to the shot of the moon. Really moving fast. Really moving fast. It's a wild angle for the aircraft right there. Wow. That is descending from a very high altitude. Let me get my obnoxious selfie stick out so I can do this with no hands, and we'll just hang out here for a little bit. Guys really drink in the view here. And we're just gonna watch that moon come up. Here we go. There we go. How's that? How's that for a little live ASMR for you guys? Can't wait for the moon. Me too, Mercy Drive. I can't wait for the moon either. It absolutely, Liz, calms me down too. Jeremy explores, welcome. Beautiful, beautiful view indeed, Steve Cruz, beautiful view. This spot would have also been a great spot to watch the parade of ships. Yeah, twofer today. Y'all got a twofer today. So look better at a 2 point. Go to 1.8. There it is. It'll be like that. That 2 lens and the wide angle lens, a little bit too dark for this hour. The number 1 lens, that's the one that's pretty bright. Yeah, sunset and a full moon rise. Let's go to that moon shot. Let's go to the moon. There it is. Look at that. Wow. Almost doesn't look real. The giver of life, the giver of death. The one, the only, the moon people. Moon people. There it is. Does not even look real. Wonderful indeed. Let's get back to that skyline view. There you guys go. Beautiful view of Lower Manhattan. Glad you're enjoying this, Lisa. So, Joe, I'm glad you're enjoying the shot. No stars. We have too much light pollution here in the city to see stars. Absolutely, Fawn Marie, absolutely. Glad y'all are enjoying this. As you guys see the waves lap up here on the Gansevoort Peninsula. It's a waxing gibbous moon, which is time for reflection. Ah, okay. Bethany, Arizona, good to see you. Beautiful, beautiful night for Fleet Week, absolutely. Got a great view of the USS Bataan earlier in the live stream. I actually saw the USS Bataan enter New York Harbor this morning. So, a pretty good day today, live stream wise. A lot of action. And now we're ending off our day event of live streaming with a perfect NYC skyline view here, twinkly skyline view. Good to see you, Hugh. I wouldn't consider this late, Hugh. I just wanted to do something that wasn't in the heat of the day. I did get quite a good amount of sun earlier this morning on the Coney Island Creek. So, taking a little bit of a break. So I said I'll do a sunset today. John, you're more than welcome. Beautiful view at World Trade Center, absolutely. And Mary McHugh with a $10 PayPal. Mary McHugh, thank you so much for the very generous $10 PayPal. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club 2 times today via PayPal. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $10 PayPal. Thank you so much, Mary McHugh. Thank you so much. Whenever you donate through PayPal, I get 100% of your donation. Always keep that in mind. But become a member at Dutch Miles Plus. Become one of us. And enjoy the custom emojis. Look at how fast the moon is going. We're going to go behind that. It's an interesting bit of art here. This art that we're looking at here. These poles that you see here are an outline of the old building that used to be here. That's why I like using PayPal. Mary, I appreciate that, Mary. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. It's 30%, Trisha, but it's a small, to be honest, Trisha, it's a small price to pay for such a great website. So I actually don't mind YouTube taking out 30%. But YouTube takes out 30% when all is said and done, like with taxes and everything, it's about 30%. Yeah, it's pretty cool photos. Jose Torres, way pa Puerto Rico, bienvenidos, Jose Torres. It is really peaceful down here right now. Nice and relaxing. Let's get to 250 likes. Come on, guys. You can get us to 250 likes. There's at least 20 of you who haven't hit the thumbs up yet on the video. Keep on hitting that thumbs up. Let's get to 250 likes. 10 more to go. Come on, guys. We can hit it. Ah, there you go, Cliff. $243 likes. Come on, guys. You get 7 more to go. Here, come on. Hit the like button. Lets me know you care, and it will help the video out tremendously in discoverability. But Steve Cruz with a $50 super chat. Steve Cruz, thank you so much for that very generous $50 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $50 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big, big and very generous $50 super chat. And Elizabeth is checking on in with another $5 PayPal. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. I cannot see your last name, Elizabeth. But Elizabeth, thank you so much for your $5 PayPal. But Steve Cruz, you have been knocking it out of the park the last couple of months. So that's very, very appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for your very generous support of the channel. With Steve Cruz and Elizabeth, thank you all so much for your donations. It is deeply appreciated. RJ, you're more than welcome for the day of fun and interactivity and relaxation next to the water. And Alfred, right as I'm about to shut the graphic off, and Alfred Hinkle with a $5 super chat. Alfred, thank you so much for your $5 donation. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. The big $5 super chat. And Liz out there in Hawaii, thank you so much for your $5 PayPal. It's much appreciated. But thank you so much, Alfred, with a big $5 super. Y'all are being so kind. You're ending the live stream so strong now. And we hit 250 likes on the video. It's a beautiful thing. But ladies and gentlemen, it is 9 o'clock Eastern time. I want to make it home for the 11 o'clock news. I want to thank everyone who has sent the donations today, all the PayPals, all the super chats, all the thumbs up on the videos, all the kind and fun comments all of y'all have left. I really do appreciate all of it, all of it, all of it. And if, oh bloody hell, and Deborah with a $10 super chat. And I appreciate you too, Mary. Deborah, thank you so much for your very generous $10 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club 2 times today. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $10 super chat as the waves come crashing along the Gansevoort Peninsula. Deborah, thank you so much. Under the wire indeed. Thank you so much for the big $10 super chat. You guys are really being so kind. I really do appreciate it, guys. You're more than welcome for the walk. I'm glad you guys are entertained, enjoying the videos. And if you found this video by accident for the first time, make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Moz Family Networks here on YouTube and on Instagram. All same name at Dutch Moz. Make sure you hit the notification bell because I never know when I'm going to go live next. We'll hang out here for a couple of more seconds. I'll give you guys a little bit of ASMR before I shut down. But from the Gansevoort Peninsula, here at roughly 14th Street, 13th Street, here on the Hudson River in Manhattan, New York City, this is Dutch Moz signing off. Have a fantastic New York day, whether you live here or not. Hug your loved ones, share those sweet moments, and good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. See you guys on the next one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.